Ready to try a fruit with a snake-like skin that hides a creamy delight inside? Or a fruit that makes sour things taste sweet, completely changing your perception? Get ready for a flavor journey that will surprise you with its uniqueness. Welcome to Flora. Kadsura fruit is a rare tropical treasure from the dense forests of China and Southeast Asia. Growing on long vines, it forms bright clusters that stand out even from a distance. The fruits are small, round, and deep red with a firm skin. Inside lies juicy flesh dotted with tiny seeds. Its texture is slightly grainy yet resilient, and the aroma is highly fragrant. The flavor of kadsura fruit is sweet with a hint of tartness, accompanied by a complex fruity aftertaste. The scent is rich and floral with subtle woody notes. It is enjoyed fresh or used in traditional dishes for drinks, jams, and desserts. What sets kadsura fruit apart is the combination of its intense aroma and unique texture, making every tasting a memorable culinary experience. It is truly a hidden gem of the tropics. If exotic fruits competed for expressiveness, marang would surely take a top spot. This relative of the jackfruit grows in the tropical forests of Southeast Asia, especially in the Philippines and Malaysia. It's rarely exported due to its sensitivity to storage. On the outside, marang looks impressive, a large oval fruit with soft spikes and green-brown skin. When cut open, it reveals creamy white segments filled with juicy flesh. The texture is soft, airy, and extremely delicate. The flavor of marang is vivid and sweet, with notes of banana, pineapple, vanilla, and cream. The aroma is rich and intense, so strong that the fruit is easily recognizable from a distance. It literally fills the surrounding space. What makes marang special is its fleeting nature. The fruit must be eaten immediately after opening. This makes the experience almost ritualistic, rare, and particularly memorable. Some fruits are impossible to imagine on a supermarket shelf because they're so closely tied to their place of origin. Nipa fruit is exactly that kind of fruit. It grows in the mangrove forests of Southeast Asia, where nipa palms literally rise from the water, forming dense clusters along rivers and coastlines. It's the only palm that thrives in brackish water. Nipa fruits grow in large, spherical clusters made up of individual segments. Each segment has a hard brown shell, inside of which is a jelly-like, semi-transparent pulp. When young, the pulp is soft, firm, and slightly crunchy. The flavor of nipa fruit is delicate, mildly sweet, with a hint of fresh coconut. The aroma is very subtle, making it an ideal addition to desserts and beverages. In Asian countries, the pulp is often used in sweet soups and chilled desserts. This fruit is prized not for bold flavor, but for its refreshing texture and cooling sensation. Few people realize that behind the modest name velvet bean lies a fruit with an unusual history and a truly exotic appearance. The velvet bean fruit comes from tropical regions of Africa, Asia, and Central America, where the mucuna vine wraps around trees and shrubs as it climbs towards the sun. The fruits develop in long pods covered with dense, velvety hairs that look soft but can actually cause strong skin irritation. Inside the pod are large, dark-colored seeds. The fruit itself is rarely eaten fresh, but the seeds, after special processing, are used in traditional cuisine and medicine. When prepared, the beans have a rich, earthy flavor with nutty notes and a dense texture. Their aroma is released only after boiling or roasting. What makes the velvet bean fruit especially interesting is its chemical composition. The seeds contain natural compounds that affect the nervous system. For this reason, the plant has long been used in Ayurveda. Visually, the fruit looks wild and almost primitive, perfectly reflecting the untamed character of true tropical jungles. At first glance, babaco looks like something between a papaya and an exotic melon, but in fact it is a distinct and rather rare fruit. Its homeland is in the highland regions of Ecuador, where the mild climate and stable temperatures allow the plant to bear fruit almost year-round. Babaco has an elongated, five-sided shape and a smooth yellow-green skin that does not need to be peeled. The fruit is eaten whole, skin included. The flesh of babaco is juicy, pale, and very delicate in texture. Its flavor is refreshing and sweet tart, with notes of pineapple, strawberry, and citrus. There are no seeds inside, which makes the fruit especially convenient to eat. Thanks to its high juiciness, babaco is often used for juices, smoothies, and desserts, and in warmer countries it is even added to salads. Interestingly, babaco is considered a diet-friendly fruit. It is low in sugar and calories, but rich in vitamin C and digestive enzymes. Its aroma is soft and unobtrusive, and the flavor is best revealed when chilled, making babaco an ideal fruit for hot climates. Among the fruits of the Andes, there's one that immediately signals it's all about character, not sweetness. Naranjilla grows in the mountainous regions of Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru, where the cool climate combines with high humidity. The bushes are covered in thorns, as if protecting their fruit. The fruit is round, medium-sized, with bright orange skin. Inside is green, juicy pulp filled with numerous small seeds. Its appearance is striking and unusual. The flavor of naranjilla is refreshing and tart, with citrusy, tomato-like, and herbal notes. The aroma is bright, fresh, and slightly sharp. Eaten raw, the fruit is uncommon, but it's perfect for juices and beverages. Naranjilla is valued for its invigorating effect and intense flavor. This is a fruit that doesn't relax you, it awakens, leaving a lasting impression. At first glance, it might look like you're seeing strawberries growing on a tree, but appearances are deceiving. Arbutus unido, also known as the strawberry tree, grows in the Mediterranean, where it brightens the landscape with its vibrant fruits against dark green leaves. The fruits take a long time to ripen and can even grow alongside flowers on the same branches. The fruits are round, red-orange, with a bumpy surface that resembles strawberries. The taste is unusual. Soft, slightly sweet, with a mealy texture and subtle wine-like notes. The aroma is faint but pleasant, developing fully when the fruit is ripe. The main feature of the strawberry tree is its dual nature. The fruit looks familiar, but the flavor is completely different. It's used for jams, liquors, and desserts, and when eaten fresh, it leaves a surprising and memorable impression. Some fruits can't be fully understood without the context of their homeland, and bacuri is one of them. This tropical fruit grows in the Amazon, primarily in Brazil, where it's considered a true regional treasure. The bacuri tree thrives in humid climates and dense forests, developing its fruits slowly and thoroughly. The bacuri fruit is large and heavy, with a thick brown shell that protects the delicate flesh inside. Beneath the rind are white or creamy segments, dense and juicy, with a texture reminiscent of thick cream or set mousse. The flavor of bacuri is complex and layered, sweet with a refreshing tartness, creamy notes, and a subtle tropical aroma. Its taste isn't loud, it's deep and unfolds gradually. That's why bacuri is rarely eaten quickly or on the go. In Brazil, it's used for ice creams, mousses, and beverages. The fruit is prized for its richness and the sense of dense, satisfying flavor. Bacuri is a perfect example of how a tropical fruit can be both powerful and refined. Mountain papaya challenges the usual perception of papaya as a strictly tropical fruit. It grows in the high-altitude regions of the Andes, in Ecuador, Colombia, and Peru, where the air is cooler and the sun more intense. These conditions give it its unique qualities. The fruits are elongated and smooth, with yellow-green skin. They are smaller than the typical papaya. The flesh is light orange, dense, and juicy, with plenty of liquid. The flavor of mountain papaya is noticeably tangier than the classic variety. It's refreshing, with citrusy and berry-like notes. The aroma is clean and light, lacking the characteristic sweetness of regular papaya. This papaya is rarely eaten fresh. It's more commonly used for jams, sauces, and beverages. Mountain papaya is prized for its invigorating flavor and its ability to retain freshness even after processing. Sea buckthorn is a berry with a bold personality that is impossible to confuse with anything else. It grows in cold and temperate regions of Europe and Asia and is often found along rivers and on sandy soils. Sea buckthorn shrubs are literally covered with small orange berries that cling tightly to the branches. The flavor of sea buckthorn is intense, tart, and sour, with a pronounced freshness. The flesh is oily and the juice is thick and aromatic. Because of its high acid content, the berry is rarely eaten on its own, but it is widely used for teas, syrups, and oils. Sea buckthorn oil is valued worldwide for its restorative properties. The main feature of sea buckthorn is its composition. It contains exceptionally high levels of vitamin C, carotenoids, and fatty acids. The aroma is bright and slightly herbal, and the color is so vivid that sea buckthorn often becomes a striking visual accent in dishes and drinks. Fig is one of the oldest fruits known to humans, and the brown turkey variety holds a special place among them. This type is cultivated in the Mediterranean, the Middle East, and the Americas, valued for its resilience and reliable harvest. The fruits ripen under warm sunlight, developing natural sweetness. On the outside, the brown turkey fig has brownish-purple skin with a matte finish. Inside, it reveals amber-pink flesh dotted with tiny seeds. The texture is soft, juicy, and tender. The flavor is sweet and honeyed, with subtle notes of caramel and nuts. What makes this fig special is its versatility. It's delicious fresh, dried, or incorporated into desserts. The aroma is warm and rich, evoking images of southern summers and ripe fruit orchards. Deep in the tropical rainforests of South America, there's a fruit as mysterious as the places where it grows. Borojo fruit is found in Colombia, Panama, and Ecuador, thriving in humid, shaded areas of the jungle. What makes this plant unique is that the fruits aren't picked. They must fall to the ground fully ripe. Borojo looks large and heavy, a round fruit with thick, dark brown skin. Inside is dense, almost creamy dark flesh. The flavor is rich and robust, sweet and sour with hints of chocolate, fruit, and earthy undertones. The aroma of borojo is deep and complex, revealing itself gradually. This fruit is rarely eaten fresh. It's usually used to make drinks, pastes, and desserts. In tropical countries, borojo is considered a source of energy and strength, and its taste is associated with the raw power of the jungle. Sweet granadilla often stays in the shadow of the more famous passion fruit, even though its flavor is much milder and more approachable. This fruit originates from South America, but is now grown in tropical and subtropical regions worldwide. The vine, with its large leaves, climbs easily on supports, producing round, neat fruits. On the outside, sweet granadilla has a firm, smooth yellow-orange skin that naturally protects its delicate flesh. Inside is a translucent, jelly-like pulp filled with numerous black seeds. The texture is firm, juicy, and very pleasant when eaten fresh. The taste of sweet granadilla is gentle and fruity, without sharp acidity. Notes of honey, tropical flowers, and a hint of vanilla sweetness come through. The aroma is delicate and fresh. This fruit is often eaten with a spoon, offering a pure, refreshing flavor. What makes sweet granadilla special is its versatility. It's perfect for anyone wanting to explore the world of passion fruit without the intense tartness or sharpness. In the tropical forests of Southeast Asia, there are fruits rarely mentioned outside the region, and rambai is one of them. It can be found in Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia, growing in clusters on tall trees. The rambai fruits are small, round, with thin yellow or light brown skin. Inside, the semi-translucent flesh is divided into segments. The texture is very juicy and soft. The flavor of rambai is refreshing, sweet tart, with subtle citrusy and wine-like notes. The aroma is clean and fresh. Sometimes the taste can vary slightly from sweeter to more acidic, depending on ripeness. Rambai is especially popular fresh, and it's also used in sauces and traditional dishes. It's valued for its lightness and its ability to refresh quickly in hot climates. Among Brazil's tropical fruits, some look modest but surprise you from the very first bite. The Brazilian cherry, or Eugenia involucrata, grows in the southern regions of the country and belongs to the myrtle family. The trees are well adapted to warm, humid climates. The fruits are small, round, with smooth skin ranging from deep red to burgundy. The flesh is juicy, firm, and aromatic. The flavor is sweet with a bright tartness and subtle wine-like notes, reminiscent of a ripe cherry with a tropical twist. The aroma of the Brazilian cherry is rich and fruity, with hints of berries and spices. These fruits are often eaten fresh, as well as used for juices and jams. Their special appeal lies in the balance of sweetness and acidity, making the fruit vibrant but not overpowering, leaving a refreshing aftertaste. American persimmon is a fruit that teaches patience. Diospyros virginiana grows in the eastern United States and is highly resilient to temperature fluctuations. These trees withstand both frost and heat, remaining an integral part of local forest ecosystems. The fruits are small, round, with firm orange-brown skin. Before fully ripening, they are extremely astringent, making them almost inedible. However, after the first frost, the flesh undergoes a remarkable transformation. A ripe American persimmon becomes soft, creamy, and very sweet. Its flavor reveals the notes of honey, caramel, dried fruit, and vanilla. The aroma is warm and comforting, evoking the feeling of autumn. What makes this fruit special is its contrasting nature. It requires time and patience, but rewards with a complex, deep flavor unlike any other. When nature and cultivation work together, fruits with astonishingly harmonious flavors emerge. Atemoya is a hybrid of the sugar apple and cherimoya, created specifically to combine the best qualities of both fruits. Today, atemoya is grown in tropical and subtropical regions, from Brazil to Australia and South Florida. The fruit looks large and slightly fantastical. Its skin is covered with soft, green-tinged segments. Inside is creamy, almost clustered-like flesh dotted with dark seeds. The texture is incredibly tender and dense. The flavor of atemoya is rich and sweet, with notes of vanilla, pineapple, banana, and tropical flowers. The aroma is soft, dessert-like, and enveloping. This fruit is eaten with a spoon like a creamy treat, savoring its gradual flavor development. What makes atemoya special is its balance. There's no sharp acidity or cloying sweetness, just smooth, deep sweetness. That's why it's considered one of the most comforting exotic fruits, perfect for a slow, indulgent tasting experience. Sometimes, a fruit attracts you more with its appearance than its taste, and physalis is a perfect example. The Chinese lantern fruit gets its name from its bright orange husk, which resembles a paper lantern. It grows in Asia and Europe, preferring sunny spots and a temperate climate. Inside the delicate husk is a small, round fruit with a vivid orange color. The flesh is juicy and firm with a thin skin. The flavor is sweet-tart with a slight bitterness and fresh fruity notes. The aroma is subtle with gentle citrus hints. Physalis alcacangi is valued for its refreshing character and decorative appeal. It's used in both cooking and as a garnish. This fruit combines visual charm with a delicate taste, making the experience of trying it memorable and unique. White currant is not the result of selective breeding, but a natural variety of red currant that lacks the bright pigment. It grows in Europe, Asia, and North America, preferring temperate climates and sunny locations. The berries are arranged in neat, translucent clusters, with the seeds visible in the light, creating the effect of crystal beads. In flavor, white currant is milder and sweeter than red currant, with almost no sharp acidity. Its aroma is light and fresh, and the flesh is juicy with a thin skin. Thanks to its delicate taste, the berries are often eaten fresh, added to desserts, or used as a garnish for dishes. A key feature of white currant is its versatility. It pairs well with sugar and honey, as well as with cheeses or yogurt. It is rich in B vitamins and antioxidants, and it rarely causes allergic reactions. For these reasons, white currant is valued for its gentle character and refined flavor, which unfolds gradually. Sometimes the most interesting fruits look as if they've been dusted with metallic powder. Silverberry gets its name from the silvery coating on its skin, which immediately sets it apart from other berries. It grows in North America and East Asia, preferring open spaces and poor soils. The fruits are oval-shaped with a light red or orange hue beneath the silvery layer. Silverberry has a mild, slightly sweet taste, a mealy texture, and a subtle aroma. Its flavor is often compared to dates or baked apples. What makes silverberry special is its high nutritional value. The berries are rich in protein and trace minerals, making them an important food source in harsh climates. Visually, this fruit looks unusual and even futuristic, as if nature designed it simply to amaze. Some fruits seem made for a slow, lazy summer, and black mulberry is one of them. This is one of the oldest fruit trees known to humans, dating back to ancient times. Morus nigra grows in the warm regions of the Middle East, Southern Europe, and Western Asia, favoring sunny slopes and fertile soils. Unlike other mulberry species, It grows slowly and only begins to produce abundant fruit after several years. The black mulberries are large, elongated, nearly black with a rich purple hue. The flesh is extremely juicy and soft, practically melting in your mouth. The flavor is complex and deep, richly sweet with a wine-like tartness and subtle spicy notes. The aroma is dense and fruity, with hints of honey and ripe fruit. What makes Amores Negra special is its delicacy. The berries don't travel well and spoil quickly, so fresh black mulberries remain a rare, local delicacy. That's what makes them especially prized for anyone lucky enough to taste the real fruit straight from the tree. Among citrus fruits, some aren't meant to be eaten as a dessert but served as a flavor accent, and the kaffir lime hybrid is one of them. Its native home is Southeast Asia, where these fruits are grown in Thailand, Laos, Indonesia, and on tropical islands. This fruit is prized more for its aroma than for its sweetness. The kaffir lime hybrid is easy to recognize. Its rough, bumpy skin is a deep green and looks rugged and substantial. Inside, the flesh is sour and concentrated, with very little juice. The true value lies in the peel, which is rich in essential oils. The aroma of this fruit is complex and layered. Citrusy, herbal, with notes of lime, eucalyptus, and spices. The taste is sharp, intense, and long-lasting. Even a small piece can completely transform the flavor of a dish. That's why the kaffir lime hybrid is widely used in Asian cuisine, turning it into a powerful tool for flavor. Sometimes a fruit's appearance can be deceiving, and the pineberry is a perfect example. At first glance, it looks like an unripe strawberry, but with the very first bite, it's clear you're tasting something entirely different. Pineberry is a rare strawberry hybrid developed in Europe and grown only in small quantities. The berries are creamy white with bright red seeds on the surface. This striking appearance makes pineberries visually unique and instantly recognizable. The flesh is soft, juicy, and aromatic, with a delicate texture. The most remarkable feature of the pineberry is its flavor. It combines the sweetness of a strawberry with a distinct pineapple aroma, creating the sensation of an exotic dessert. The aftertaste is light and refreshing. Due to their low yield and delicate nature, pineberries rarely reach mass markets, making them a gourmet rarity and a delightful surprise for fans of unusual fruits. The wilderness of North America is full of berries that rarely make it into mainstream culture, and blue elderberry is one of them. Sambucus caerulea grows on sunny slopes, in valleys, and along rivers, thriving in dry climates of the western United States and Mexico. The shrub produces dense clusters of small berries with a unique bluish tint. The berries are coated with a light waxy bloom, giving them a matte appearance. Fresh, they taste tart with pronounced acidity and herbal notes. When cooked, their flavor becomes softer, deeper, and richer. The standout feature of blue elderberry is its nutrient-rich profile. The berries are high in natural pigments and antioxidants, which is why they're traditionally used for syrups, jams, and beverages. The aroma is warm and slightly spiced, with woody undertones, evoking a sense of wild, untouched nature. Sometimes a seemingly ordinary name hides a fruit with an ancient history and a bold character. The wild apple, Malus sylvestris, is one of the ancestors of modern apple varieties, and its rare forms can still be found in the forests of Europe and Western Asia. These trees grow without human intervention, enduring cold, wind, and poor soils. Crabapples are small, round, or slightly elongated, with firm skin ranging from yellow-green to deep red. Their size rarely exceeds a few centimeters, which is part of their unique charm. The flesh is dense and juicy, but noticeably firmer than cultivated apples. The flavor of the wild apple is sharp and vivid, distinctly tart, sometimes astringent, with herbal and wine-like notes. They are rarely eaten fresh, but are perfect for processing. When cooked, their flavor deepens, revealing complex fruity sweetness and a rich, aromatic profile.